I'm more than 5. Some days I wake up early to watch the sunrise, and I think of how beautiful it is, and how my life lies before me, and I get a very positive feeling about things. Like this morning, for instance. The sky is so clear and the sun is so bright. How could anything go wrong on a day like this? I'm late! Lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. Always having to sit here alone. Of course, mornings aren't so pleasant either. Waking up and wondering if anyone would really miss me if I never got out of bed. And then there's the night too. Lying there and thinking about all the stupid things I've done during the day. And all those hours in between, when I do all of those stupid things. Well, lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. Guess I better see what I've got. Peanut butter. Some psychiatrists say that people who eat peanut butter sandwiches are lonely. I guess they're right. And when you're really lonely, the peanut butter sticks to the roof of your mouth. There's that little redheaded girl eating her lunch over there. I wonder what she would do if I would just go over and sit next to her. She'd probably laugh right in my face. It's hard on the face when it gets laughed in. There's no reason why I couldn't just pull my chair over there. I could do that right now. All I have to do is stand up. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward, she wouldn't even think of looking at me. She hardly ever does look at me. In fact, I can't remember her ever looking at me. Why should she look at me? Is there any reason in the world why she shouldn't look at me? Is she so great and I'm so small that she can't spare one little moment? She's looking at me. She's looking at me.
You're thinking of the other one. The one I wore in the fitness park. The one I talked about was very light and had a sash around the waist. I don't remember. Something like this. And sleeves went out like that, the skirt went out like that, and it had a sash around the waist. Like that. Oh yes, I remember.
Lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. If that little redheaded girl sees me with this stupid bag on my head, she's going to think I'm the biggest fool alive. If she isn't looking, then maybe I could take it off quickly and she'd never notice. On the other hand, I can't tell if she's looking until I take it off. And again, if I never take it off, I'll never have to know if she was looking or not. On the other hand, it's very hard to breathe in here. She's not looking at me. I wonder why she never looks at me. Well, one lunch hour over with. Only 2,863 to go.
You know something, Schroeder? I think the way you play the piano is nice. Do you know something else? It's always when I dream that I marry a man who plays piano. At parties we play something nice like April showers. I'm sure you could play something nice like April showers. Or even rare rajadas. Beethoven's nice too. Just imagine, what would you think if someday you and I could get married? Wouldn't you like if someday you and I could get married? My Aunt Marion was right. Never try to discuss marriage with a musician.
But I think a man can really come closer to it by devoting the forces of his life towards a single goal that he believes in. And I don't think that a man's personal search for happiness is a selfish thing either. Because by finding happiness himself, he can help others to find it. Does that make sense to you?
We had spaghetti at my house 3 times this week. You know, a princess sort of thing, with a big ball gown and fancy slippers. But I guess that's sort of silly. Isn't it, Charlie Brown?
No, not at all. I mean, well, we all have our little daydreams or ambitions, or whatever you want to call them. I mean, there's one I've had myself for years, but I've never told anyone.
What, Charlie Brown? You can tell us.
No, it's not the sort of thing I should tell. I don't think I should.
Oh, come on. We wouldn't give it away. Come on, please.
Well, I've always wanted to be called Flash. I hate the name Charlie. I'd like to be real athletic and have everyone call me Flash. I'd be so good at everything that all around school I'd be known as Flash and... by the beautiful sounds of the countryside.
You blockhead! Get back here with that book!
Beethoven had it nice.
I think I'm losing my flavor.
Hey, Snoopy, we're home from school. Hi there, fella. Gosh, it's good to see you.
Oh, Snoopy, you're so adorable.
All right, Snoopy, get back on your doghouse. I'll be out later with your supper.
I think Snoopy's such a wonderful dog.
This is my best area.
They like me, I think they're swell. Isn't it remarkable how things turn out so well? Pleasant day, pretty sky, life goes on. Here I lie, not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bed, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad at all. Faithful friends, always near me, bring me bones, scratch my ear. Little birds come to cheer me every day. Sitting here on my stomach, their sharp little claws, usually cold, occasionally painful. Sometimes there's so many that I can hardly stand it. Rats! I feel every now and then that I gotta bite someone. I know every now and then what I wanna be. A fierce jungle animal crouched on a limb of a tree. La 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 la. I stay very, very still till I see my victim come. I wait knowing very well every second counts. And then like the fierce jungle creature I am, I would pounce! I pounce! I pounce! I never realized how far down it was from here. Let me see. Where was I? Oh, that's right. The pretty sky. Not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bed, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I wonder if it will snow tonight.
I think I'll walk right up to that little red-headed girl and introduce myself. I think I'll introduce myself, and then I think I'll ask her to come and sit next to me. I think I'll come and ask her to sit next to me, and then I think I'll tell her how much I've always admired her. I think I'll flap my arms and fly to the moon.
I was a dog. Today, I'm a dog. And well, tomorrow, I'll probably still be a dog. There's just so little hope in advancement.
Today is April Fool's Day, Charlie Brown. I think I'm going to play a little trick. Yes, I think I'm going to try a little trick. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? You understand that this is April Fool's Day? Sure? I want to be certain you understand. Okay. Hey, Charlie Brown, the little red-haired girl is over there, and she wants to give you a hug and a kiss.
Really? Wow, this is fantastic.
April Fool! Just like shooting fish in a barrel.
Hey, Snoopy, do you see this stick? I, the human being, will throw the stick, and you, the dog, will fetch it.
I, the dog, could not be less interested.
I got it! I got it!
You give me back my blanket!
No, I got it! Mr. Justice Mark, we need to break this disgusting habit!
Apparently you haven't read the latest scientific reports. A blanket is as important to a child as a hobby is to an adult. Many a man spends his day restoring antique automobiles, building model trains, collecting old telephones, or even studying about the Civil War. This is called playing with the past.
Really?
Certainly, for it helps these men cope with their everyday problems. Now, I feel it is going to be absolutely necessary that I get my blanket back. So I'm just going to give it a good yank. I got it. It's surprising what you can accomplish with a little smooth talking and some fast action. Gotcha back again. Delightful. Sucking your thumb without a blanket is like eating a cone without ice cream. My blanket and me.
Guys, come here, you've got to see this. Look at my little baby brother Linus with his silly blanket.
There's your little baby brother with this silly blanket.
Well, you know how babies are with their blankets.
What do you mean? It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, because I'm just as self-reliant as before. As a simple demonstration of my independent station, I will go and leave my blanket on the floor. I will walk away and leave it, though I know you won't believe it. I will go and leave my blanket on the floor. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it on the... Don't ever let me do that again.
You're a hopeless case, Linus.
I thought I could do it. I actually thought I could do it. It's foolish, I know it. I'll try to outgrow it. Meanwhile, it's my blanket and me. And me. person can only become a queen by being born into the royal family of the correct lineage to assume the throne after the death of the reigning monarch. I don't see how there's any way that you could ever become a queen. I'm sorry, Lucy, but it's true.
And in the summertime, I'll go to my summer palace, and I'll wear my crown and swimming and everything. And when I go on my coach, all the people will wave and shout at me and... What do you mean I can't be queen?
It's true.
This sort of thing must have a loophole. They always have loopholes. Nobody should be kept from being queen if she wants to be one. It's so democratic.
Good grief.
It's usually just a matter of knowing the right thing. I'm sure a few pieces of well-placed correspondence and I get to be queen in no time.
I think I'll watch television.
I know what I'll do. If I can't be queen, I'll be very rich. I will work and work until I'm very rich and I will buy myself a queendom.
Good grief.
Yes, I will buy myself a queendom and kick out the old queen and take over the whole operation myself. I will be head queen. Okay, switch channels.
What? Are you kidding me? What makes you think you can come right on in here and take over as if I'm one of your royal subjects?
These 5 fingers. Individually, they're nothing. But when I curl them together in a single unit, they become a fighting force terrible to behold.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Why doesn't Snoopy do what you tell him, Charlie Brown? He is your dog, isn't he, Charlie Brown? And you are his master, which means he's supposed to do what you tell him. Isn't he supposed to do what you tell him? Sometimes I think he doesn't know his place. If he was my dog and didn't do what I told him, you know what I'd do, Charlie Brown? Ask me what I do, Charlie Brown.
What would you do, Lucy?
I trade him in for a couple of goldfish. Yes, I do just that. Why don't you give some serious thought to doing just that?
I wouldn't dare.
Well, why don't you answer?
I'm thinking.
Either Woodstock is a lousy flyer or her blood sugar is low. Well, what is it? You've fallen in love. Woodstock's fallen in love. I just can't believe it. You've been fallen in love with a finger. Alright. Fall in love with a wave. Oh. Woodstock's fallen in love with a worm. I just can't believe it. That's like me falling in love with a can of dog food. And now she wants me to meet her new worm boyfriend? I hate talking to worms. I never know what to say. And if he's a creepy, crawly, icky, fuzzy worm, I'll probably scream. It's very embarrassing to scream when you're introduced to someone's new boyfriend. Well, where is he? Where's this worm boyfriend I've been hearing so much about? Poor Woodstock. Her worm boyfriend ran off with the early bird.
All right, move along now. Pay attention to your safety patrol. Move along. Move along, Violet.
Isaac!
Move along. Move along. Hurry up, Peppermint Patty.
Have you ever noticed how obnoxious some people get? When you give them a badge, or a uniform, or a hat, or a club, or a sign, or something, laugh.
You can't fool me. That was the jealous Black. You know, it's a great honor being a school patrolman. I feel a strong sense of dedication. Move along, Violet!
Police brutality!
Harriet? Yes, ma'am, I admit it. I signed my report, Harriet. It wasn't a very good report. That's why I changed my name, to protect the innocent.
Ooh, Miss Oldmore! Miss Oldmore! If I were to bring a TV dinner into school tomorrow, would I be allowed to use one of the ovens at the cafeteria to heat it up? Oh, I see. Have you ever noticed how a certain kind of question tends to really upset her?
Question number 1. True, right off the bat. True again. False. True, by golly. And false, and true, and true. False again, there's no doubt about it. True, that one is absolutely true. False. False. True, false. Oh, I say that one is really false. True, false. True, false. True, by golly, true!
Hey, Patty,
Huh? What? What's the matter?
you're getting kind of loud.
Oh, how embarrassing. It's easy to get carried away with these true or false tests.
Yes, ma'am. My report. I'm returning to school after summer vacation. Summer cannot be denied for its days of warmth and freedom. It must be admitted, however, that our true joys lie in returning to our halls of learning. Is life itself not a learning process? Do we not mature according to our learning? Can each of us not deny that our teachers are opening our minds to a greater world? Why, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. As the years go by, you learn what sells.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I know that one. It's King Louis II. Well, if you take King Louis the 14th and subtract it from King Louis the 16th, you get King Louis II, don't you? You don't.
Columbus Day by Sally Brown. This is my report for today.
I see.
Columbus Day was a very brave man. He wanted to sail around the world. The Queen said, I can give you 3 ships, Mr. Day. Thank you. Who was the father of King Henry IV? I cannot possibly care less. I'm sorry. There was a reaction. A C? I got a C on my coat hanger sculpture? How could anybody get a C on a coat hanger sculpture? May I ask you a question? Was I judged on a piece of sculpture itself? If so, is it not true that time alone can judge a work of art? Or was I judged on my talent? If so, is it fair that I be judged over a part of my life that I have no control? If I was judged on my effort, then I was judged unfairly, for I tried as hard as I could. Was I judged on what I learned about this project? If so, were not you, my teacher, also being judged on your ability to transmit your knowledge to me? Are you willing to share my C? share my seed. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. I'm awake. No problem. I'm just a little whiplash. Please don't let her call on me today, please. That's only I'm begging on my knees, please. Please indulge anything you say. Only please don't let her call on me today. Gonna ask her something I never ever would. I know it, I just know that any moment now she's gonna call on me and ask me something I don't know. On Edgar Allan
Pope Edgar Allan, American poet, born in 1809.
He wrote Cock Robin and My Darling Clementine. Starred in Spider-Man in 2007.
If you're listening, heaven, help me, help me.
She's gonna ask us something on Edgar Allan.
Please don't let her call on me.
I know it, I just know it. Any moment now.
She's gonna call on me and ask me something I don't
Please
know.
don't do anything you say, please.
Don't let the rest find out what I don't know about.
Edgar Allan.
Pope Edgar Allan, stories and essays, wrote the history of Marie Roget.
Cinderella and the lyrics to Hairspray.
Joined the army in the spring of 27. Are you listening, Hammond?
Dickens' Christmas Carol.
Help me!
She's gonna ask us something on Edgar Allan. Please don't let her catch my moment. I just know it. Moment now.
She's gonna call on me and ask me something I don't
If she calls
know.
on me today, I'll die. Don't let the world know it. But I know I'm going, please. Edgar Allan.
Pope Edgar Allan got out of the army, married Miss Virginia Clapp.
He wrote Black Sambo and Columbia, the gem of the ocean, Sweet Adeline.
Tomorrow I'll be fine.
In 1849.
She's gonna ask me something on Edgar Allan. I know it. I just know it. She's gonna call on me and ask me something that she knows that I don't know. What? Yes, ma'am. The answer is 5. 8? 83? How would it be if I spelled Mississippi? Edgar Allan Poe.
How are you today, Sally?
I'm mad. I'm mad at the whole world.
Are you mad at everybody in the whole world?
I'm mad at everybody.
Are you mad at the animals, and the bird, and the fish?
I'm mad at them too. I'm mad at everything.
Are you mad at the sky and at the stars? Are you mad at the ground and all the rocks? Are you mad at buildings, TV, cars, circuses, roller skates, bracelets?
You didn't mention jump ropes.
Are you mad at jump ropes?
I'm especially mad at jump ropes.
Here, Lucy, this is for you. Happy Valentine's Day. That doesn't sound right. Here, Lucy, this is for you. Happy Valentine's Day. You can do it if you just don't get nervous. Okay, you can do this. Here, Lucy, this is for you. Merry Christmas.
Time is going by. I'm scared, Chuck. What if I grow up and no one ever loves me
Sure.
Sure what? Sure I have a big nose, or sure someone will love me someday?
Well, maybe someday the rest of your face will catch up with your nose. Then someone will love you.
Oh, hurry up, Faith.
Give anything if that little redheaded girl sent me a Valentine. Maybe she did send me one. Maybe she sent one, and it's in the mailbox right now. But if she didn't send one, I'll be crushed. But if she did, I've got to look. Hello? Nothing echoes like an empty mailbox.
Oh, Charlie Brown! I've been thinking about why you didn't get me Valentine's, and I think I figured it out. You didn't get me Valentine's because nobody sent you any!
I can't stand it. Look at them all laughing and enjoying themselves with their Valentines. I gave a Valentine to everybody I know this Valentine's Day. And did I get any in return? No, not one. Not one single Valentine. Everybody gets Valentines but me. Nobody likes me. I get about as many Valentines as a dog. My stomach hurts. Oh, Lucy, I'm so depressed. Everything is going wrong. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown. Maybe I can help you. I think what you need most of all is to come right out and admit all the things that are wrong with you.
Really think that'll help, Lucy?
Sir,
All right, I'll try. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. I've always been stupid at spelling and numbers. I've never been much playing football or baseball or stickball or checkers or marbles or ping pong. I'm usually awful at parties and dances. I stand like a stick, or I cough, or I laugh, or I don't bring a present, or I spill the ice cream, or I get so depressed that I stand and I scream, oh, how could there possibly be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly blah as me?
well, that's okay for starters.
Starter?
Certainly. You don't think that mention of you superficial failings is going to do you any good, do you? Charlie Brown, you really have to down. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am. And nobody likes me, not Frida, or Shermie, or Linus, or Schroeder,
Or Lucy.
or Lucy,
Or Snoopy.
or... Now, wait a minute. Snoopy likes me.
He only pretends to like you because you beat him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. Oh, what was I born just to be? One small person is thoroughly, totally, utterly...
Wait! You're not very much of a person.
That's certain.
And yet, there's a reason for hope.
There is hope.
For although you're no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have the distinction to be no one else but the singular, remarkable, unique Charlie Brown.
I'm me.
Yes, it's amazingly true. For whatever it's worth, Charlie Brown, you're you.
Gosh, you know something? I'm beginning to feel better already. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
That'll be 5 cents, please. sugar cone. I decided on a sugar cone. So what happened? I went out the door and dropped the whole thing on the sidewalk.
Shut up.
Don't tell me my life isn't a Shakespearean tragedy.
Today is my grandfather's birthday. Oh, how old is he? 63. It's hard to believe he was once a human being.
I always put my supper in the red dish and my drinking water in the blue dish. One of these days, I'm gonna have to put my supper in the blue dish and my drinking water in the red dish. Life's just too short not to lift up a little.
Schroeder, do piano players make a lot of money?
Money? Who cares about money? This is an art, you blockhead. This is great music I'm playing. And playing great music is an art. Do you hear me? An art. Art, 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 art.
You fascinate me.
Hey, Charlie Brown. Where's this next job to be out there?
Oh, well thank you. I was just going down to the cafeteria and
What's the matter?
a note. Feels like someone put a note into my pocket. I bet it was the little red-headed girl. I was sitting next to her in the cafeteria, and I bet she slipped a note into my pocket. I bet she knows how much I admire her, and how much I've always wanted to meet with her. And I bet she's written me a note, telling me something.
Well, what does it say?
This garment has been inspected by operator number 23.
Aren't the clouds beautiful? They remind me of big balls of cotton.
Oh, yes, I could just sit here all day and watch them drift by.
You know, if you use your imagination, you can see all sorts of things in the clouds. What do you see, Charlie Brown?
Well, I see a mermaid riding on a unicorn.
I see an angel blowing on a big long horn.
I see Mount Rushmore, Thomas and George, waving at me. What do you see?
I see a dragon charging at an armored knight. Charge, charge.
Guitar pizza, lean inside to the right.
I see Goliath, half a mile tall, waving at me.
What do you see?
I see a
Team of 20 milk white horses.
I see a dinosaur.
I see the Civil War.
The landing of the pilgrims. Caesar at the Fields and woodlands lie open and inviting!
If it's such a nice day, why spoil it for the rabbits?
Come on, Snoopy. Where's that spirit of adventure? Where's the thrill of the chase? What kind of dog are you anyway?
I'm a sleeping dog. You take it from there.
You should be ashamed of yourself, wasting a perfect day like this. The scent is fresh, the trail is clear. Let's get out there and track us down the big old rabbit.
Well, I get the feeling that they're determined. If that's what they want, they might as well get their money's worth.
Attaboy, Snoopy. We're gonna see lots of game today.
Sometimes when you're depressed, all you want to do is nothing. All you want to do is lean your head on your arm, and stare off into space. This can go on for hours. If you're unusually depressed, you may have to change arms.
Schroeder, what did you do with that picture of me I gave you?
I threw it away.
With your own hands?
Yep.
He touched my picture!
This has been a bad time for me. Maybe if I'm lucky, tomorrow will be a better day.
In some parts of the world, tomorrow is already today, and today is yesterday. If tomorrow is already today, Charlie Brown, there's no way that tomorrow could be a better day.
You're a lot of fun to have around.
Chasing rabbits, 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 chasing rabbits.
Rabbits?
Rabbits?
Rabbits.
A book report on Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit is a stupid book about a stupid rabbit who steals vegetables from other people's gardens.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 83 to go.
The name of the book about which this book report is about is Peter Rabbit, which is about this rabbit. I found it very, I liked the part where it was it reminded me of Robin Hood. And the part where Little John jumped on the rock on the sheriff from Nottingham's back. And then Robin and everyone swung from the trees in a sudden surprise attack. And they captured the sheriff and all of his goods and they carried him back to their camp in the woods. But the sheriff was guest at their dinner and all, but he wriggled away and he sounded the call. His men rushed in and the arrows flew. Peter Rabbit did sort of that kind of thing too.
The other people's name was McGregor. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
In examining a work such as Peter Rabbit, it is important that the superficial characteristics of its deceptively simple plot should not be allowed to blind the reader to the more substantial fabric of its deeper motivations. In this report, I plan to discuss the sociological implications of family pressure so great as to drive an otherwise moral rabbit to perform acts of thievery which he consciously knew were against the law. I also plan to discuss the personality of Mr. McGregor and his conflicting roles as farmer and humanitarian. Peter Rabbit is established from the start as a benevolent hero, and it is only...
If I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all. I'll get a fresh start tomorrow and it's not due till Wednesday, so I'll have all of Tuesday unless something should happen. Why does this always happen? I should be outside playing, getting fresh fresh air and sunshine. I work best under pressure, and there'll be lots of pressure if I wait till tomorrow. I should start writing now, but if I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all.
The name of the rabbit was Peter. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yes!
Down came the staff on his head, smash, and Robin fell like a sack full of lead. Crash! The sheriff laughed and he left him for dead. Ah, but he was wrong.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Just then an arrow flew in, wing! It was a sign for the fight to begin. And then it looked like the sheriff could win, but not for long. Away they ran, just like rabbits who run a lot, as you can tell from the story of Peter Rabbit, which this report is about.
Rabbits, 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 she said,
How do they expect us to ride on?
there were nice temples in our garden.
Just too late.
Carrots and spinach and onions and lettuce and turnips and parsley and okra and cabbage and string beans and parsnips, tomatoes and turnips, asparagus, cauliflower, rhubarb and chives.
Not to mention the extreme pressures exerted on him by his deeply rooted rivalry with Swapsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail.
And they were very, 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 very happy to be home. 94, 95, the very, very, very
Amen.
A book report on Peter Rabbit. Just start writing. Nothing to got to stop. I haven't even started yet.
Oh, yeah, that's what you think. Oh, yeah, that's what you think. Oh, yeah, that's what you think. Oh, yeah, that's what you think.
What?
That's my new philosophy. Oh, yeah, that's what you think.
Why are you telling me?
What?
Why are you telling me?
I like it. That's a good philosophy. Why are you telling me? Why aren't you? Why are you telling me my new philosophy? The teacher gave me on last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. I could have told her.
New philosophy.
New philosophy, Miss B, I'm she, would see, a D, a D. Why you telling me? And that's my new philosophy.
That's your new philosophy.
Why you telling me? My new philosophy.
That's great, Sally, but I've got to go practice Chopin's Nocturne in B-flat minor.
No! I like it. No! That's a good philosophy. No! No! No!
That's your new philosophy, huh?
Yes! I mean, no! Just like a busy bee, each new philosophy can fly from tree to tree and keep me moving. When life's a dizzy maze, I
live by bread alone. Some philosophies are clear.
Leave your message at the sound of the tone. Some philosophies pick and choose, deciding what goes in and
Some take a lifetime.
mine take a minute.
But Sally, anything that takes only a minute can't be very lasting. For instance, Beethoven took over 2 years to complete his brilliant Ninth Symphony.
No!
I can't stand it.
I can't stand it! I like it! It's like a guarantee, my new philosophy. And things are sure to be a whole lot brighter. Oh yeah, that's you then. Why are you telling me? No! I can't stand it! Now life is free and easy, much more philosophy deep with my brand new. You know, someone once said that we should live every day as if it were the last day of our lives. This is the last day? I only have 24 more hours to live. This is it. Help me! Help me! Clearly, some philosophies aren't for all people. And that's my new philosophy.
All right, gang. I want this game to be the biggest and best game of the season. I want everyone out there playing with everything he's got.
Charlie Brown, I've thought up some new strategies. Why don't you tell us? We're gonna play them in a certain place. Only it isn't the real place, so when they don't show up, we'll win by forfeit. Isn't that a good strategy? I don't understand these managers who don't want to use good strategy.
If we really grit our teeth in Beartown, I'm sure we could finish the season with a really great game and...
That other team was trash talking us, Charlie Brown. I got even with them, though. I said, you guys think you're so great? Mozart was writing symphonies when he was your age. That really shut him up.
If we really grit our teeth in Beartown, I'm sure we could finish this season with...
Perhaps you shouldn't be a playing manager, Charlie Brown. Perhaps you should be a bench manager.
Oh, that's a great idea! You'd be a great bench manager, big brother. You could say, bench do this or bench do that. You can even be in charge where we put the bench. Into the playing field, you could say, let's put the bench here or let's put the bench there.
I can't stand it.
What's the sense of our playing anyways if we know we're going to lose? I mean, even if there was 1,000,000 to 1 chance that we might win, it makes some sense.
Yeah.
Well, there may not be 1,000,000 to 1 chance, but I'm sure there's at least a 1,000,000,000 to 1 chance. Yeah! Come on! Give me a T! T! Give me an E! E! Give me an A! A! What have you got? T!
There is no team like the best team, which is our team right here. We will show you we're the best team in the very little league this year. And in no time, we'll be big time with the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win just one more game, and the championship is ours.
Dear pen pal, you'll never guess what happened today at the baseball game. It's hard to believe what happened today at the baseball game. I was the manager, Schroeder was catcher, and all of the team was the same as always. But somehow or other, disaster struck at the baseball game. Hard luck!
Swing! just pick him.
Right here.
Just like my grandma
We
would
will
do.
show you
You know, just
we're the best team.
bear down and watch
We're
my
not having
thing.
this to leave this here. And you know time will be big time with the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is raise just one more gift.
And the championship is ours.
Two men were on with 2 outs and me with 1 strike to go. Then I saw her, this cute little red-headed girl I know. Firmly I vowed I would win it for her as I shouldered my bat and I swung. Dear pen pal, I'm told where you live is really quite far. Would you please send directions so that I can get where you are? Your friend, Charlie Brown.
I'm sorry I have to say it right to your face, Lucy, but it's true. You're a very crabby person. Now, I'm sure it's become so natural to you by now that you're not even aware when you're being crabby. But it's true just the same. You're a crabby person, and you're crabby to just about everyone you meet. Now, I hope you don't mind my saying this, and I hope you'll take it in the spirit that it's meant. But I think that we should all be open to any opportunity to learn more about ourselves. I think Socrates was very right when he said that one of the first rules for anyone in life is know thyself. I guess I've said about enough. I hope I haven't offended you or anything.
Well, who was Socrates anyways? Did she ever get to be queen? Tell me that. Did she ever get to be queen? Did she ever get to be queen? Who was Socrates anyways? Know thyself.
All right, Snoopy, you want to help me get my arm back in shape? Watch out for this one. It's a new fastball.
Oh, Charlie Brown, I was wondering if you'd mind answering a few questions.
Certainly, Lucy.
I'm conducting a survey to let me know myself better. And first of all, I'd like to ask, on a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 as average, 75 as above average, and 90 as exceptional, where would you rate me in regards to crabbiness?
Well, Lucy,
Your ballot is not decided, and all answers will be held in strictest confidence.
Well, still, Lucy, that's a very hard question to answer.
You may have a few moments to think, or we can get back to that question later.
I think I'd like to come back to it if you don't mind.
Certainly. The next question deals with certain character traits that you might have observed. Regarding my personality, would you say that is A, forceful, B, pleasing, or C, objectionable? Would that be A, B, or C, Charlie Brown? Well, what would your answer be? A, B, or C? Charlie Brown?
Well, I guess I'd have to say forceful, Lucy, but,
Forceful. I see. Would you say that my ability to get along with others is good, fair, poor, or excellent?
well, I guess that depends a lot on what you mean by get along with other people.
You know, make friends, sparkle in a crowd, that sort of thing.
Do you have a space for abstention?
Sure, I'll just put a check mark in none of the above. The next question deals with my physical appearance. Would you say that mine is stunning, mysterious, or intoxicating?
Well, I don't know, Lucy. You look just fine to me.
Stunning. All right, Charlie Brown, I'd really like to get back to that first question. On a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 as average.
I remembered the question, Lucy.
Well,
51?
51 is your crabbiness rating for me. All right then, Charlie Brown, thank you you very much. Your cooperation has been greatly appreciated.
It was a pleasure, Lucy. Anytime. Come on, Snoopy.
Oh, just one more question. Would you answer yes or no to the question? Is Lucy Van Pelt the sort of person you would like to have as the president of your club or civic organization?
Yes, Lucy. By all means.
All right, well, thank you, Charlie Brown. That about does it. Well, who asked you? All right. So that's 51. None of the above. Schroeder was right. I can already feel myself being filled with the glow of self-awareness. Oh, Sally, I'm conducting a survey now. I was wondering if you'd answer a few questions.
110. C. 4. Lollipop. No. What are you going to do about the deck you made of my bicycle?
Wow. It's amazing how fast word of these surveys gets around. Oh, Linus, I'm glad you're here. I wonder if you'd mind answering a few questions.
Sure, go ahead.
On a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 as average, 75 is above average, and 90 is exceptional, where would you rate me in regards to crabiness?
You are my big sister.
Not the question.
Yes, but that's the answer.
Come on, Linus, just answer the question.
Look, Lucy, I know very well that if I give any sort of an honest answer to that question, you're going to slug me.
Linus, a survey that is not based on honest answers is like a house. It's on a foundation of saying. Would I be wasting my time if I didn't expect complete candor on all the responses? Now, I promise not to slug you. What is your crabbiness rating for me?
95.
The woman's prerogative to change her mind. Now, let's see. 51. Add these two up here. That should give you my total. Now, let's see what we've got. It's true. I'm a crabby person. I'm a very crabby person, and everyone knows it. I've done nothing but spread unhappiness and resentment all my life. I'm a super crab. I've done nothing but make life miserable for everyone. No wonder I have any friends anymore, or even associates. How could I have been so selfish? Where did I go wrong? How could I?
What's wrong, Lucy?
Don't talk to me, Linus. I don't deserve to be spoken to. I don't deserve to breathe the air I breathe. I'm no good, Linus. I'm no good.
That's not true, Lucy.
Yes, it is. And there isn't one reason why I should keep on living on the face of this planet.
Yes, there is.
Give me one. Just one reason why I should keep on living on the face of this earth.
Well, for one thing, you have a little brother who loves you. Every now and then I say the right thing.
You know what I don't understand, Chuck? I don't understand love.
Who does?
Explain love to me, Chuck.
Well, I can't explain love. I could recommend a book, or a painting, or a song, or a poem, but I can't explain love.
Well, try, Chuck. Try to explain it.
Well, let's just say that I see this cute little girl walk by.
Why does she have to be cute? Can't someone fall in love with a girl who isn't cute and has freckles and a big nose? Explain that, Chuck.
Well, maybe you're right. Let's just say then that I see this girl walk by who has a great big nose.
I didn't say great big nose, Chuck.
Not only can you not explain love, actually, you can't even talk about it.
Well, something else I'm sort of curious about. Do you think you'll ever get married?
Oh, well, I suppose so. Just about everyone does.
What kind of girl do you think you'll marry?
Well, I always kind of hate to talk about it. Because I'm afraid, well, it might sound silly, but I'd like the kind of girl who would call me poor sweet baby.
Poor sweet baby.
Uh-huh. If I were tired or depressed or something, she'd cuddle up close to me, kiss Kiss me on the ear and whisper, poor sweet baby.
Poor sweet baby, poor sweet, sweet baby. Tell me where it hurts, I'll teach you how to make it well. I've won lots of loving cups for play and show and tell. My poor sweet baby. Poor sweet, sweet baby. If you need shoulder, come and try mine on the sides. I'm real great at holding hands and really great at drying eyes. Just try me, cry me, all your tears. Why deny me the pleasure of drying them, stopping you crying them? Don't despair, for smiles are what I'm there for. You won't have to look for me, I'll always be right here, there to kiss and cuddle you and whisper in your little ear, don't fear. Poor sweet baby, poor sweet baby, Mama's here. Like that, Chuck?
Just like that, Patty.
Forget it. It'll never happen.
Of course it's surprising, but I'm sure Lucy knows now that she can't be crabby anymore.
Anymore.
Where is everybody? I told them to be here.
You told them to be here.
If we don't rehearse, we can't perform at the assembly tomorrow.
The assembly tomorrow.
Charlie Brown!
Charlie Brown.
Linus!
Linus.
Lucy!
Give me that pencil, you blockhead!
No, not until you give me back my crayons.
That is my best pencil, you block! If you don't give it back, I'll tell Sally what you said about her.
Stop that! We've got to rehearse! We're late!
What did you say about me, Linus?
He said...
Stop that!
I'm sorry I'm late, but Snoopy!
There's no time to be sorry.
What did he say? He said...
Linus!
This is a movie. We must paint the picture with music and words. And concentrate! Mrs. Connor, our starting teacher, please. Remember, Adagio con brio. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word.
Not on your life.
The skies are not cloudy all day.
Don't tell me what you told
Give me that pencil, you square!
teaching me. Boy, she's smart.
Come along, Linus. You see this tree? It is a fir tree. It's called a fir tree because it gives us fur for coats. It also gives us wool in the wintertime.
Wow, I never knew that, Lucy. That's very interesting.
This is an elm tree. It's very little, but it will grow into a giant tree. And oak. You can tell how old it is by counting its leaves.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Now, Lucy, I don't mean to interfere, but I don't think that...
Way up there, those fluffy little white things, those are clouds. They make the wind blow. And way down there, those tiny little black things, those are bugs. They make the grass grow.
Is that so?
That's right. They run along all day tugging and tugging at each little seedling until it grows into a great big tall blade of grass.
Wow, that's amazing.
Good grief.
And this thing here, it is a hydrant. They grow all over, and no one seems to know just how a little thing like that gets so much water. You see that bird? It is an eagle, but since it's little, it has another name, a sparrow. And on Christmas and Thanksgiving, we eat them.
How can you say that, Lucy? I'm sorry, but I can't just stand by idly and
Way
listen.
up there, the little stars and planets make the rain that falls in showers. And when it's cold and winter is upon us, snow comes up, just like the flowers.
And now, Lucy, I know that's wrong. Snow doesn't come up, it comes down.
After it comes up, the wind blows it around so it looks like it's coming up. But it actually grows up, like the grass. Snow comes up, Charlie Brown, it comes up.
Oh, good grief.
Lucy, why is Charlie Brown banging his head up against that tree?
To loosen the bark, to make it grow faster. Come along, Linus. Clouds to make the wind blow, bugs to make the grass grow. So, there you go. These are little facts that now you know.
My stomach clock just went off. It's supper time and Charlie Brown has forgotten to feed me. Here I lie, a withering, a hollow shell in the dawn. And there lies my supper dish, empty. But that's all right, he'll remember. When no furry friend comes to greet him, then he'll remember. Then it'll be too late. There'll be nothing left of former friend who used to run and play so happily with him. Nothing left but the bleached puppy bones.
Hey, Snoopy, are you asleep or something? I've been standing here a whole minute with your supper.
Supper time! Supper time! Behold the brimming bowl of meat and veal, which has been brought forth to ease our hunger. Behold the flowing flagon moist and sweet, which has been sent to slake our thirst.
All right, there's no need for a big production. Just get off that doghouse and eat.
It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. Oh, it's supper time. Very this time of day. It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. And when supper time comes, can supper be far away? Bring on the soup dish, bring on the cup, bring on the bacon and fill me up, 'cause it's supper time. ice and snow. Summertime is nice with a place to go. A bedtime, overtime, halftime too, but they just can't hold a candle to my summertime. Oh yeah, it's summertime. Bring on the hammer, bring on the bun, 'cause Poppy's little puppy loves everyone. 'Cause it's supper, super duper supper, supper, super duper supper, supper, super duper supper time.
Now wait a minute, Snoopy, cut that out. Why can't you just eat your meal quietly and calmly like any other dog?
So what's wrong with making mealtime a joyous occasion?
Oh.
Supper, super duper supper
Hey, Lucy, do falling leaves make you sad?
Absolutely not. If they want to fall, I say let them fall. When you see them jumping back onto the trees, then you need to be worried.
See that leaf falling there? This happens every year. Snow is one of the cycles of nature. There's a lesson we learned in this. Do you know what it is? Don't be a leaf if you can be a tree. Don't be a raindrop if you can be the sea. For a leaf may fall, but the tree remains, and we never really know what the sea remains. Better to be the tree and the sea. See, don't be a cloud if you can be the sky.
Don't be the feather, be the bird and fly.
The clouds roll by, but the sky rolls on.
The bird can fly with a feather gone.
Be a bird in the sky and a tree in the deep sea. Don't be anything less than everything you can be.
Don't be the sail if you can be the boat. Don't be the lining if you can be the coat. You may lose your sail, but a boat will float, and a coat without a lining is still a coat. Better to be the boat and the coat. Quote!
Don't be the stick if you can be the drum. Don't be the sugar, be the plum. By God,
You can break a stick, but a drum will beat.
that a sugar plums are good to eat.
Better to be the drum and the plum and the coat and the boat and the bird and the sky and the tree and the deep blue sea. Don't be anything less than everything you can be.
Don't be the moo if you can be the cow.
Don't be the furrow if you can be the plow.
'Cause you can't get milk from the moo, no way.
And the furrow's in a rut, but the plow's okay. Better to be the cow and the plow.
Now, don't be the sting if you can be the bee.
Don't be a two if you can be a three.
The snake can't get you a honey bun.
Take two from three and you still got one.
Better to be the three, the bee, and the cow, and the
And
plow.
the drum and the plum and the coat, both birds got tree and the deep blue sea. Don't be anything less than everything you can be.
Don't be the string if you can be the kite.
Don't be the darkness if you can be the light. You lose your string, fly a kite, but when anybody here fly kite at night, better to be the kite and the light. Right, don't be the tail if you can be the dog. Don't be the bump if you can be the log. You can ride your tail, but you can't bite me. Bump without a log is much to be. Better to be the dog and the log and the kite and the light and the tree and the bee and the cow and the plow and the drum and the plum and the coat and the boat and the bird and the sky and the tree and the deep blue sea. Don't be anything less than anything you can be.
Merry Christmas, little friends. Christmas is a good day for our kind. Christmas is for the innocent. And we're as innocent as they come.
Dear Santa Claus, I know you're a very busy man, so in order to not waste your time thinking about what toys I might like, this year, bring me money, preferably 10s and 20s. Patty, where did you send the letter to Santa Claus?
stars are big, and some of the stars are little.
Wow, you sure know a lot about the stars, Sherby.
Thanks, Linus. I've actually done quite a bit of studying. One of my best subjects in school was agriculture.
I always get worried around this time of year. I remember last year around this time, it was 2 o'clock in the morning. I was asleep and some crazy guy with a sled lands right at my roof. I mean, he was all right, but those reindeer kept stepping on my stomach.
I don't know. It kind of looks like an airplane to me the way the lights are blinking on and off. Rotor, is that an airplane or a star?
It could be a star. Could be a planet, you know. Or maybe even a satellite.
It could be a star. I wonder.
I like to sit up here after supper time and enjoy the sounds of the night. But it always seems to be missing something. Well, in my opinion, that's exactly what it needed.
So that little redheaded girl dropped her pencil. It has teeth marks all over it. She nibbles her pencil. She's human. Guess it hasn't been such a bad day after all. Happiness is finding a pencil.
Pizza with sausage, telling the time.
Happiness is
Learning to whistle. Tying your shoe the very first time.
Happiness is playing the drum in your own school band, and happiness is walking hand in hand.
Happiness is 2 kinds of ice cream.
Doing a secret.
Climbing a tree.
Happiness is 5 different crayons.
Catching a firefly, setting him free.
Happiness is being alone every now and then.
And happiness is coming home again.
Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by
Happiness is having a sister.
Sharing a sandwich, getting home.
Happiness is singing together when day is through. And happiness is those who sing.
Happiness is those who sing with
Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime
For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by
You're good.